Hello there, I'm Erin. This is Boom Bust, and these are some of the stories that we're tracking for you today. First up, Google's Eric Schmidt says we're going to end up breaking the internet. Those are some scary words from a guy who knows a thing or two about the internet, and we'll explain coming right up. Then Reggie Middleton is on the show today. The Ultracoin inventor sat down with me earlier to discuss government surveillance, banking, and much, much more. And then the investment biker himself, Mr. Jim Rogers, joined me live in studio this afternoon to talk about agriculture, commodities, and the state of the global economy today. You don't want to miss a moment, and it all starts right now. Our lead story today, surveillance and the U.S. economy. At a hearing in Palo Alto, California on Wednesday, Google's Eric Schmidt was joined by Microsoft Executive VP Brad Smith, Facebook General Counsel Colin Stretch, Dropbox General Counsel Ramzi Hamsani, and venture capitalist John Lilly. Now, this group of tech titans gathered to discuss the state of NSA surveillance in the U.S. Revelations about surveillance have tarnished the reputations of many Silicon Valley companies. Some documents have suggested that U.S. tech giants were complicit in handing over huge amounts of customer information to the federal government. This is an accusation that the executives vehemently deny. They say they only responded to legal demands for user data, and they insist that wholesale surveillance was done without their knowledge. Now, according to the Information Technology and Innovation Foundation, U.S. tech companies could lose as much as $35 billion through 2016 because of canceled contracts and opportunities stemming from the NSA scandal. For many tech executives, the issue is more a matter of profits than a legal debate, and they have voiced concerns about customers defecting to other services or foreign companies in order to avoid NSA surveillance here in the U.S. Google chairman Eric Schmidt lobbed the harshest criticism at the NSA surveillance, saying, quote, "The simplest outcome is we're going to end up breaking the internet." Wow. Now, the panelists all agreed that the surveillance has had detrimental effects on the industry, not only in terms of erosion of trust, but also in terms of the potential economic, social, and educational impact that would occur if countries follow through on their threats to keep data local. Schmidt said, governments for some firms to handle. The internet is a powerful and amazing tool. We all know this. And like any powerful tool, we don't want to see it misused or damaged. So please, U.S. government, handle with care. Now, to get a hold on the tech side of finance and cryptocurrencies, I was joined earlier by Reggie Middleton, CEO of Veritasium and inventor of Ultracoin. I first asked him if he thinks we're at risk of a balkanized internet due to a fear of government surveillance. Here's what he had to say.
Well, I don't think we're at risk of it because I think it's already
vulnerable to government or commercial espionage. Yet JP Morgan recently announced that it had a breach involving some 83 million accounts. So what's going on there?
Well, number one, I have to take issue, go the way of Kodak.
That's really fascinating.
Or AOL.
Reggie, on Tuesday, Warren Buffett said that the U.S. bank business is not as good as in the past. And he said, quote, "What was a very